This here is my Kershaw knife from before. I originally broke the tip off of it. This is the snap-on blur. This is the one I did in the video. I actually shaved hair. Great knife. And the guy who owns the garage door company that just came over and gave me a quote on the garage door just happened to notice that he owned, oh look at that, a Kershaw blur. And he would love to get the blade replaced, but part of the problem with replacing the blade is you do without the knife for a while, and the knife is critical or crucial in some jobs. And of course he doesn't have the diamond-like coating blade with snap-on printed on it, so it's not a DLC blade. He actually has the what is this, the sandblasted type of blade? I think it's the sandblasted, but you can see the big problem here is we have no tip. So I told him either I'd fix it by the time he came back tomorrow to install the garage door, or I'd just give him my snap-on blade and I'll fix it at my leisure later on. Something with this much steel on it is not going to be an easy fix like the workhorse can do. Unfortunately, it's going to have to be round, and I told him for $10 Kershaw will replace the blade. He'll just have to take the time to do that later. To start with though, when you're talking about the bigger stuff, taking off a lot of metal, we're back to the grinding wheel. Get that down to where it needs to be to even work it down a little bit at a time. Hardest thing will be to bring that angle up. I'm lacking a little bit of light here, unfortunately. Why does it feel like my light's off today? You know, part of it is safety glasses that are tinted. Don't get tinted safety glasses. Why am I wearing these? I'm gonna put the clear ones on. That way I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. Let's see if this thing still spins up after you give it power. Yeah, give it power and then see if it still spins up. Yeah, there are certain ways you have to follow. Power first, then turn on. All right, nice, clean, smooth. Sounds pretty good. This is only a 5-inch skill work grinder. It's 120 volts, 1.6 amps, 3600 RPMs. So I'm going to start just a little bit here. Right. Actually came off fairly easy. So I think we got a good idea of what we're doing here. Let's go back to this side. And I'm using the light wheel. I'm not even using the heavy wheel. We're not going after any particular angle. All angles and stuff will be fixed with the work sharp, which is the point. Well, that's looking nice so far. We're getting a little hot. I'm going to give it a second to cool down. And I'm going to start to try to give it a little bit of an angle here. The more of an angle I can give it on this, the less I'm going to have to go through with the work sharp. Pretty good. I need to bring this in a little bit more. And this may be the last pass. I'm going to round that off just a bit. One more pass on each side, that is. We should have a nice blade by the end of it. Of course, if you got a Kershaw, I do recommend just, give them a call, get a new one, get a new blade if you can afford it, if you can afford the time without the knife. We're almost to a perfect point here now. There we go. Trying to look at the angle that I have on this. That's a nice angle. This one needs to be ran. Just one time. At a better angle. Make it a little easier with the work sharp. That's looking really good. This is going to work out better than mine, actually. Oh well, that's just like me. I do better work for other people than myself. I am happy with this side. Very happy with this side. This side, I'm going to have to try to run that one more time. And what you don't want to do is get carried away with small imperfections. If you get carried away with that stuff, you'll just end up taking more and more metal off, more than you want to. And before you know it, you're going to have a blade beyond the point of repair. So So you definitely don't want to do that. This thing looks great now. So let's get some of this dust out of here. Alright, so let's compare the two of them again. Yeah, his actually looks better. That figures. Yeah, I like the way his came out. Heck, whatever. He's gonna have a good knife. So let's bring the canned onion over. We're definitely gonna start with the red. This is something I didn't use when I was doing the review of this originally, is the red belt, because the red belt was just, well, there's no need to use that level of grit, but taking a new edge and a new blade off because of a broken tip, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to go with the red. So we're gonna start off with the 120, and then we're gonna move our way over to the 65, and so on and so forth, and on the way down we go. This particular one, I'm at a 20. I'm gonna go for the line in between 20 and 25, so more 23 and a half. I think that's gonna be a much better move with this one. So let's go ahead and start that right about here. Yep, that was a good choice of edge. I'm happy with that. That's a great start. This is the harder part, is this new edge I put on there. You can't really ride the guide with this edge, so I need better lighting so I can see where I'm holding the angle on this. This might be one of those things where I decide to just take it off and not use the guard or the guide and hold that angle where I want it. Most importantly, I want to keep this leveled here. Okay. Wow, that looks really, really good. And I'm going to run it this way again. Bring that circle together. And that just rode it right up. Nicely done. Alright, I'm definitely going to be happy with this result. Let's take it down next level. I always find it's easier to put these belts on and off when you're not messing with that knife guide. But the knife guide's also important too. I feel like there's just a little bit more I need to take off, possibly with the, maybe with the grinder. So I'm thinking I may bring this into about a 20, 22. Yeah, we're gonna bring it in just a little bit. Yep, okay, that's what I wanted. There we go. Now it's looking normal, even on each side. Okay, so it was the angle. Now that we got it started, we got the angle the same. It's actually looking very good. I'm gonna round that a little bit there. Perfect. And he likes this one already. He likes my snap-on. So I told him if he doesn't like the work I do on this blade, that I'll swap him blades. I'll take the stone wash. You can take the diamond light coat it. It's already got a polished mirror finish on it. Swapping a blade out doesn't take much at all. Alright, let's bring this down the rest of the way. Oh, that's nice. I'm really liking that. Yeah. And that rounded off really good. Oh, I love it. That looks really, really good. What am I missing here? I don't know. Got it. Alright. There we go. Nice mirror on there. Oh wow, it's polished. Look at that. Let me see here. Oh, it's a shaver. There we go. Bald hair again. Why do I keep bobbing my hair? Yeah, we're good with that many runs. I'm not going to run any further than that on that. We're just going to hone it. And we are done. Completely repaired knife for a complete total stranger. And I'm sure he'll like it though. But you know, after all, it's his company installing my garage door, so we want them on the good side, right? We want a good garage door. Even though I won't be really caring about the garage door because I won't be living here in a month anyway. Maybe I just wanted another video to do. Maybe I just wanted to show this machine a little bit more. This belt is thinner than the other ones. It's only a 1/2 inch, so you need to track it. Get that right. There we go. That is nice. I will call that a finished result any day. So, before and after pictures, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. See the mirror finish running down both of them. Look at that. We have an actual tip now. Concave edge, so much stronger edge. Will hold a much better edge over time. Won't dull nearly as quick. And anybody can cut paper. I said this before. Paper is not really a good test, but shaving hair on the other hand is always a good test. Look at that. Can't hold my arm still in focus. There we go. Alright, well anyway, we already lost a patch there. You can see that. We'll lose an art patch, why not? Now we're clean shaven there. And to test let's get the hair off of it. To test the other half of the blade, the part up before the serration, we'll go up here. And yep, now I'm a clean shave there too. So there you go. Who cares about cutting paper? If you can shave with it, that's actually much better than cutting paper any day. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching for another episode of Sharpen Your Own Knife with the Ken Onion Work Sharp beast of a knife sharpener. I really love this thing. This thing has been one of the best investments I've ever made, and no regrets. A lot of research on it, a lot of worries. Thought I'd regret it. Nope, I don't regret it at all. So I was wrong about that, but you know, I wasn't sure. Like I said, mixed reviews, mixed opinions. Everybody's got their own style, their own way of doing things, and well, heck, I could take a total stranger's knife with a broken tip that he bought for 20 bucks, which is a really good deal for this knife, by the way, and just fix it right up, and wow, man. The blade now looks like the new Dividend. Tell me that doesn't look like the Dividend blade. It really does. There it is. 40 minutes. Worth the time. Don't forget to subscribe, leave your comments down below. Any questions and all that good stuff, go ahead and drop those down below as well. All that stuff, go ahead, you know, and hit that subscribe button, that little bell. Make sure you're notified, so that way you know when I release a new video. If you're gonna ask, what am I cleaning the mat with? It's water. That's it for me. As always, be safe, and I will see you in the next video.